Three farm laws may have been repealed, but farmers are still not vacating their dharna spots around the national capital. They have a demand. Their demand is to ensure a minimum support pricing that is paid to all the farmers for all the crops. While the government estimates put this burden at 17 lakh crore rupees per annum, private estimates are much lower. India Today primetime show News Track today pitted a Niti Aayog Mandarin against Yogendra Yadav on this subject. Listen in.
If the entire MSP for all the 22 crops is calculated, and then if we see the actual price that farmers get in the market, what is the total differential, sir? I made the calculation for last year. To my mind, the difference is 36,000 crore rupees, the difference between MSP price and the market price. And by my calculation, if the government adopts deficit payment and other kinds of method, it should cost you a little more than that. What is wrong with this calculation?
Can there be agreement around deficit financing, just paying the farmers the extra between what they are getting in the market and the MSP that's been set?
And the amount that I've calculated, is my calculation wrong?
Is that something which can be a middle ground to resolve this political face-off? Ramesh Chandra, final words, sir.
Yes, Yogendra ji, it is not 36,000 crore. I have done the calculations, and again there are complexity in it. Since there is no time, I will give you a simple example.
What's your figure?
Whether you calculate this difference by taking national average of farm harvest price and MSP, or you take price at state level, or you take price at district level, or you consider the price received by different farmers. That will make a huge difference. That 36,000 crore will become maybe for 1.4 lakh crore or 1.5 lakh crore. Let me give you the reason why. When you are considering at aggregate, now suppose there are 5 units and they are getting a price of 300, 400, 500, 600 and 700. The average comes to 500, and if MSP is 600, the difference between average and this 600 is only 100. But when you consider the price received by each unit, you will just find that it goes to 300.
He is the youngest CEO to lead an S&P 500 company. Till 24 hours ago, Parag Agarwal was an unknown commodity, just another Indian techie in the sea of brown faces in the US. But overnight, the 37-year-old has become a sensation amongst a rising number of Indian CEOs to lead tech giants. Take a look.
He's described in an article by a US newspaper as quiet, polite, deeply technical and enthused about an internet where power and control are given back to users. But Parag Agarwal obviously has the killer instinct which has taken him to the top of Twitter, a $36 billion social media giant which made him the youngest CEO to lead the S&P 500 company. Parag's beginnings were humble. Born in Mumbai to parents who were in service, he found his groove in computer sciences when he joined IIT Bombay. 4 years later, he was in Stanford, gaining a master's degree followed by a PhD in computer sciences. Meanwhile, he did short 3-4 month internship stints in the research departments of Microsoft, Yahoo and AT&T Labs. Agarwal finally found his home in Twitter, where he joined in October 2011. In October 2017, he was elevated as the Chief Technology Officer of the company. The big moment came on 29th November 2021, when a sudden tweet from Jack Dorsey put Parag Agarwal in the global spotlight. Not only had the Twitter co-founder and CEO quit his post, but appointed a relatively unknown Indian origin man to the post with words of praise, saying Agarwal had a deep understanding of the company and its needs. Parag Agarwal responded quickly with an email to all Twitter employees. An email posted on his Twitter handle, which exploded from just 27,500 followers 24 hours ago to around 3 lakh followers currently. What Agarwal inherits is a target of doubling revenue by 2023, With 315 million monetizable users, numbers very ambitious by today's standards. The outgoing CEO, Jack Dorsey, meanwhile, pursues his cryptocurrency dream with his other company, Square, now worth a whopping $100 billion. Bureau Report, Business Today TV.